Great people, is Shayna Boston, the behind the scenes queen, the closer, and the handler of Boston First Administrative Management Services. Happy Money Making Monday. I hope your Monday is off to an amazing start, that you're excited, you're fired up, and you are optimistic about the great things that's going to happen to you this week, today, and in the next moment. It is Monday. Back to the grind, back to the basics, back to making things happen. And I've had some great conversations today, one being with my coach. And one of our conversations today was about some people are just okay with being okay. And that is so unacceptable, especially for high achieving women such as me and such as my coach and a lot of women in my peer group. But just being okay just isn't enough. It just isn't. If you want to be effective, if you want to be a change agent, a game changer, and be of significant value to the world, then you have to be more than just okay. You have to be more than just good. You have to be great. You have to strive for excellence at every turn. You have to surround yourself with those types of people. And so if we're going to be significant, if we're going to be able to make a change in the world that we're in, and we want to ultimately make money, we have to be better than good. We have to go for great, and we cannot settle for just being okay. So this week, and what I've said before, is about leveling up and stop getting so caught up in your now found success, or achieving that particular goal that you set for yourself, or standing behind the lines when you should be in front of the lines, not making the connections that you should be making because you're too afraid to open your mouth, or you're too afraid to introduce yourself to the person that's going to take you to the next level, or you're afraid of asking dumb questions. I tell my people all the time, okay, this is going to sound dumb, but I'm going to ask you anyway. I've long gone let that go of being afraid of asking a dumb question or what seems to be the obvious. So once you let go of those inhibitions and you decide to jump, there's a whole new world out there for you. And guess what? Nobody can do what you do like you do. And so there are going to be many companies that come up who do the same thing that you do, who are going to be lots of coaches, there are going to be lots of event planners, there are going to be lots of everything, because guess what? There is nothing new under the sun. So we already know that. But how are you going to differentiate yourself from everybody else that's doing it? It's simple. You are the unique part of this puzzle. People choose you over the next person. And you have to ask yourself, well, why? Because it's divine. It's something about you that they like. So how are you going to capitalize on those choices that's being made to choose you? But you can't do it by just being okay and taking whatever is given to you. Sometimes you have to jump off the cliff. Sometimes you have to open your mouth. You just never know who you are around, who may have what you need, and if you may have what they need. And as I always say again, we've been put here to work together, to make collaborative partnerships, to make our jobs easier. It's not that someone wants to take anything from you. It's not that you want to take anything from someone else. But it makes our job so much easier. And I've built my brand on being the handler or the glue between what somebody needs and their solution. And I have to every day figure out a way to perfect it, to make it better, to enlarge my colleagues and my connections, so that when someone comes to me, I'm able to quickly turn over what they need. We are the millennials. We are a microwave generation. We want everything now. And I realize that. And that's something that I have to make sure that I'm on. If I don't automatically have the answer to the question, it's always, give me a few minutes and I'll find out. But I understand in doing that, I'm not settling. I'm not just okay with being okay. You have to decide that okay is not enough. We were meant here not to only be survivors, but we were meant here to be thrivers. Thrivers Give up the good and go for the great. So this week, focus on not being okay, just being okay. If you need someone to talk to, if you need to change your surroundings, if you need to let some people go, do what you gotta do. That's gonna help you get to that next level. Be okay. Don't be okay with just being okay. Step your game up. Raise the bar. Level up. All right? So this week, I'm wishing you a successfully productive one. And of course, a lucrative one. Thank you for tuning in. Please share with someone that needs to hear this message. And get out of your own way. All right? Talk to you soon. Have a great week.